Yo, DJ!
Are you done mixing yet?
Your DJ. The Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. Yeah, we Ric Flairing on them niggas. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing. Not at all scary. When I open like Fetty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elder trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like them other guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Face, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing, son up, baby.
Gonna dig this.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts, my advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeant is with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walk it, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
Listen, all right, listen. You already know what you tuned into. You tuned into the baddest, livest HBCU show on YouTube. Off script, and it's your boy Scotty. We in the building. Now listen. As you can see, the background is week 1 Power QB ratings. Okay, baby. Listen, it's live in here. If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, goddamn on that. All right, so listen, I'm still getting the hang of this green screen and stuff, so I'm just trying to test it out every now and again and get it popping. All right, now listen. So if you don't know the call-in number right now, the call-in number is 516-259-9041. 516-259-9041. Now, don't be coming for none of my moderators, all right? Sean is doing his job. As a moderator, he is pushing that you need to share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Don't be coming, oh, why you still posting that over? That's it. That's why he's a moderator. He moderates that, okay? So I don't have to keep saying it to y'all all the time. So shout out to my man Sean in the chat, doing his job, using them wrenches well. Appreciate it, all right? That's what I'm talking about. All right. Now, listen, if you want to be a moderator, just hit me up and say, hey, yo, Scotty, I support the channel. I like to be a moderator. We can make that happen. All right. Now, listen, week 1 was crazy. All right. Week one is definitely crazy. These power rankings are going to be fun. All right. These power rankings are going to be fun. We're going to get through this thing and we're going to see. Listen. I want you guys in the comments to put your top 5. Can y'all do that for me? Put your top 5 in the QBs and who you feel should be. I mean, we all know who's going to be number 1. Let's not even pretend like this is going to be a surprise. We all know who's number 1. But the rest of the 4, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all do y'all thing, all right? Y'all make it believe however you got to do it. But, you know, who's the other 4? How about that? Tell me who your top 4 is, because we already know who number 1 is, all right? So tell me who your top 4 is, and we'll get that going in the chat. All right, so listen. Let me get this all situated. I'm going to get this all set up for y'all, and we're going to get it popping, all right? So let me clear off some of this stuff in here. You know, my computer is just, I got so much stuff on here. Do-do-do. All right, let's get this popping. All right, so like I said, I'm still getting used to all this green screen stuff, so please bear with me. All right, so listen, here we go, yo, here we go. So what's the scenario? Okay, I don't know. Do I need some music for this? I think I'm gonna get some. I think I'm try to get you guys some music, just a little background music. You know what I'm saying? Just to set the mood, set the tone. Might get some Kenny G. Yeah, something like that. That sounds nice. I like that. I love me some Songbird. Y'all don't know nothing about that. My mom used to play that all the time. I ain't even gonna hold you. All right, let me see.
Looking for royalty.
Yeah, that Kenny G be hitting, bro. Like when you young, your parents be playing that type of stuff, then you be like, man, why you always listen to this? But then you get old, you be like, that Jake be hitting. All right, that's a little, you know, Caucasian background music for you guys. All right, so listen, let's get to these power rankings. We ain't gonna hold you up any longer. All right, honorable mentions. All right, this week is only one honorable mention, and it's that guy, that man, Junior. All right, Junior Meritovich. Listen, okay, and I know a lot of you guys are going to get upset with me because they're like, Scotty, how in the hell does Meritovich get this award? And the reason is because of what he's asked to do against one of the toughest defenses. All right, he was asked to come into a game with all eyes on him in the fourth quarter to go and win the game, and he did not play bad. All right. He did not play bad. I know you guys are like, what the, how in the, listen, the stakes make the stakes of the game make the moment big. And I liked how he looked. I liked his poise to be asked to do that against one of the top defenses in the, what was going to be one of the top defenses in the SWAC. I got to give my man his props. So Junior is my honorable mention. All right. Now, if he would have won the game, he probably would have been, I ain't going to even hold you. But see, look, let me explain something to y'all. because I know y'all gonna crush me in the comments. I really don't care. But this is what my job is to do. My job is to see hidden gems. When nobody was on Ryan Nettles. Everybody was dogging Ryan Nettles against the Southern game last spring, and I was the only one like riding with Nettles, and everybody was like, Nettles is Nettles, and he ended up being one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the spring. So shut up. Don't listen. I know talent. I know how to evaluate talent. So shut up. All right. That's my honorable mention for this week. Number 5, Skylar Perry, Lane College, went 18 of 31, 189 yards and 1 touchdown. Listen, Skylar Perry is still a leader for his team. They still got to bounce back. They still got to do some stuff to make sure that they're solidified. But I do like Skylar Perry coming in at number 5. He's a dog. He's a stud. He's led his team, and he's going to continue to lead his team, all right? Number 4. That man, Trigger Man. Now, listen, I know he got a lot of slack for what he didn't do in the North Carolina Central game, but he is still a stud. He can still get the job done. He was a former SWAC Offensive Player of the Year. I mean, one rusty game does not equal the whole, his whole, he's not trash. He's not a bad quarterback, all right? So Felix Hopper comes in at my number 4. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I still got to give respect where respect is due. He still has potential. Now, remember, guys, it's week to week. So just because he had a bag, it doesn't mean he's still, you see what I'm saying? Like, you still got to, Okay, we're not even going to get to that. Because if he played like trash, Shador played like trash. And he threw 2 touchdowns. So if he had 2 fumbles, scored more points than Shador, but he played like trash, that don't make no sense. So watch what you're saying. If Felix played like trash, that means Shador played like trash. Because they pretty much are identical in stats. 2 fumbles lost, not high. Shador threw for 200 yards, he threw for 154. So let's not act. Okay, so let's not act. Number 3. Now, this one was really difficult. I can't lie. 3 was really difficult for me. All right? Difficult. All right? I really didn't know which way to go with this one, but I had to go away. I went with Jawan Pass. Now, since we're talking about competition, that's why he comes in at number 3. All right? You play Texas Southern. Nobody really believes in Texas Southern. It's a hit or miss type of feel to it. So I got to see him do it against a higher level competition. But listen, I watched Cut Day's video of all his passes. He throws a wonderful deep ball. I mean, listen, he throws a beautiful deep ball. Jawan, if you're listening to me, my guy, keep doing your thing. Your deep passes are beautiful, but your short game, rocky, skeptical, little iffy. Okay, on the short game is a little iffy. All right, but at the same time, you did what you had to do. I love your poise, and I love your vision downfield. You didn't look to run, even though you can run. If you watch the game, he looks really poised, and he looks like he's ready to take over for PV. So good thing. All right. Number 2. That man Shador Sanders. Now listen, if we're talking about stats, he has the same stats as Felix. Only thing is he played against FAMU. Okay? Let's just be very clear. Now, the only reason I put Shador in front of Jawan, and he could have been 3 and Jawan could have been 2, was because he played against FAMU. That's the only reason. It's the only reason why I put Shador at number 2 over top of Jawan. Now, as a freshman, I felt like the moment was never too big for Shador. He did have his problems, but you can just see the poise. You can pretty much see you see the accuracy, you see the poise, you see the deep ball ability. He can't run worth to save his life, so that's neither here nor there. But that 3 and 2 for me was really interchangeable. If Jawan would have played, if Juwan would have played somebody like UAPB, Alabama State maybe, or even a high-level FCS school, I probably would have gave him the nod at 2 if he would have had those same stats even with the pick. But since Shedeur had it on a bigger stage, bigger team, more solidified team, I had to give number 2 to Shedeur. So I had to do that. All right. And last but not least, the great one, Mr. All-World, All-American, Akil Glass. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's not hard. Please, hey, listen. So that's my top 5. You know what it is. You are more than welcome to call in and discuss anything that I've brought up. But that is my top 5 in QBs. Let me know what you think, how you feel, what's it about, and we can get this conversation started. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, I was just thinking that does it matter that Akil Glass played South Carolina State? Like, is that competition? Does that match up with FAMU? In your opinion,
bro? I don't care if he would have played Podunk University. He put up 400 yards, and they needed every yard to win the game. For me, listen, at the end of the day, Akil does not play defense. He can't help who his team does not stop. But all he can do
that is true.
You see what I'm saying? All he can do is literally show up, put the yards up, put the points up, and put his team in a position to win. So, like I said, I don't care if he played Miles and it was 42-41. That's not his fault. They can't stop nobody. The only thing he can do is put up yards. And then he didn't throw no picks. You throw the ball. How much did he throw? How many times did he throw the ball? Let me see. I think he threw the ball like 49 times or something like that. Something crazy like that. Threw the ball 49 times with no picks. Come on, man. That's next level, bro. It's next level.
He is. He will be drafted.
Yeah,
if he's not drafted,
it's disrespectful.
There's something wrong.
It's disrespectful.
There's something wrong.
Pure disrespect.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, no problem, my guy. Thanks for the call. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me. Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is John from Jackson, Mississippi.
Talk to me.
All right, so power ranking wise, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a diehard J State fan. I bleed blue. But number 1, I got Skylar Perry.
Hold up.
No.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish, but that's funny off the rip. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I got Skylar. Number 2, I got Shedeur. All right. Number 3, I got Felix.
Oh my God! You about to get hung up, boy. Keep going though. Keep going. I'm messing with you. Keep going.
Okay. 4, I got Glass. Okay. 5, I got Pass from Purdy. Now, honorable mention, I got Ladarius Skelton from Southern. Right.
Yo.
No, reason is because we know what he's capable of. We watched him play last season. Okay, they were playing against Troy. We can't judge him based off them playing against Troy.
So I can't base him off the team he played against. That's what you're saying. I can't base him off the team he played against.
It's Troy.
Okay. No, I didn't understand because usually when you make a rankings, you kind of base it off the team they played against. So I didn't know how you were seeing it or not seeing it. But go ahead. It's your list. It's your list. It's your list.
Oh yeah. So that's my list now.
Okay, so explain to me.
Laugh a little bit,
so explain to me. So I need you to explain why they're in the position that they're in. I just need to understand why Skylar Perry is number 1 against Lane College. Explain that to me.
He played phenomenal. To me, he did.
Oh, okay.
Now I don't know what he's going to do against the other SWAC teams because we watched him play against those.
So let me see what phenomenal stats look like. Hold on. I'm trying to go back to the. I want to know. 18 of 31, 189. So he threw the ball 31 times. He missed 13 times for 180. He didn't even go over 200 yards, but played phenomenal. Oh, okay.
He played decent. Okay.
No. That's not what you said. No. You said phenomenal. That's what you said. I didn't say that. You said that.
You're right. Okay, you're right.
Okay, so that's one. Okay, so who's your two? You said Shador's two. All right, so we agree on that one.
Yes,
All right, so three. Who was your three?
Felix Hopper.
Over Jawan Pause.
Yeah.
How? Explain that to me.
Honestly, he's better than Jawan.
That's not what I asked you. That's no. See, no. Wait. See, you can't do that. You can't because if we're going by skill set, every team is going to play somebody differently. So you can't really say just because he's better than. No. What did he look like in the game? That's all it is. Because if I'm being honest, I could have left Felix off this list if I just based it off of strictly his performance at North Carolina Central.
True.
You see what I'm saying? So, I the only reason he made this list is because of his accolades. That's the only reason. Like, because he didn't play all world, but he did throw a touchdown.
That's why I put him. That's why I put him at the number I put him, because of his accolades. I know what he's capable of.
That's real. I mean, I can understand that, but three, and you don't even have Jawan Pass on here, and he actually, if you want to be honest, he played the same caliber of team. Then if we're basing it off the rankings, because Texas Southern wasn't ranked to do anything, neither was North Carolina Central. So if we're basing it off the competition, they're both the same. They're both in the same bracket.
True.
So just appreciate it, N.O. Joe, for subscribing to the channel, my gosh. That's respect. Thank you, N.O. Joe. But okay, so who was for Glass? Now explain to me how Glass is number 4.
Because South Carolina State is not good, man. There's not no competition. There's not a competition, and it kind of scares me for Alabama A&M because of the fact that I expected them to beat the devil out of South Carolina State.
Okay, so let me ask you this: did you watch the game?
Yeah, I watched the game. I watched half of the game.
The first half or the second half?
No, first half.
The first half.
To do my best to watch.
So the first half, what was the first half score? Tell me the first half score.
I think it was like maybe 20-something to 40-something, 30.
No, whoa. No, sir. It was 21-7.
21-7.
It was 21-7. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe. And Jay White's in here. Jay White, I know you're Alabama A&M fan. Let me know the first half. It was 21-7 or something like that. So in the process of that, you're talking about a team. Jenkins fumbled. Juice Jenkins fumbled. I believe Abdul and the two receivers, Zay and Abdul, both fumbled. So you're talking about three touchdown drives off of fumbles. So once again, Akil Glass he can't control. There's some stuff quarterbacks cannot control. But all you can do is show up and put your team. Now listen, if they would have got beat 41-28, what would people been saying? South Carolina State showed this, shut Akil Glass down. South Carolina State showed did do this. South Carolina State got the formula to beat. Because remember last year when he threw 3 picks? They can't say that. My man came out and threw for 4 touchdowns, ran for 1, and won the game. Come on. Like, at some point, you can't just be putting people on lists just to, like, Akil Glass until otherwise shown for. First of all, he's the only guy on this list, honestly, that every day has to come to play. Every day. He cannot afford not to show up.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? Jawan Pass, he played against Texas Southern, so who knows what Texas Southern's going to look like tomorrow. But Akil Glass, every day. We all know their defense is a nosebleed. Straight run through. Come on, man. I'm gonna need you to redo that list and then come back and call me. No, for real. I need you to go sit down. Really think about, ponder it, get a pencil, and be like, you know what? Man, Scotty was really talking, man. Let me redo and call back in and tell me what your redo list. For real, I'm dead ass. Call back in.
I got you.
Yeah. Call back in, and after you rethink it and reprocess it, just And then be like, all right, Scotty, I got. And I'm not going. If it's still not if it's not like mine, that's fine. But I'm just saying, just come on, man, got to be a little bit better than that. A little bit better than that.
I got.
Now, if a kill glass ain't number one, I'm hanging up on you. I'm just telling you that. Everybody else is free game. Everybody else is free game. But if a kill glass ain't number one, I'm hanging up on you. And I remember your number. I'm looking at your number right now, so I remember you.
I got you.
All right, man. Peace. Woo. Boy. Hey, shout out to Swag Fan 100 for the donation, my guy. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. For real. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
What's going on, man? This is David, bro.
Talk to me, David.
Hey, man. So I got that boy Superman, the number one, the kill glass.
Come on now. That's how you got to start it off. That's how you got to start it off. If you ain't starting like that, we in trouble already. But go ahead.
Right. Come on, I ain't that crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I put him at number one because, you know, you can't overrule 400 some yards, 5 touchdowns, 4 passes, and 1 rushing. I give Juwan Pass from Prairie View at number 2.
Mm-hmm.
He does have to work on his short game. I give you that. He does have to work on his short game. But that deep ball that he throws, bro, is pretty. It's pretty.
Yes, it is.
Like that. That's like, you know, just he had the touch. He had, you know, he could get the accuracy down, but he had that touch. He had, you know, he pinpointed, and plus he led his team to a win. And number 3, I got Shador. I put him at number 3 because of the 2 fumbles that he caused. But just like Nuggets dad said, he's a field general instead of being a game manager.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Number 4, I had Skyler.
Okay.
Skyler. I mean, like 18 or 31. You know what I'm saying? That's over 50. That's 60% right there.
Mm-hmm.
189 yards. He missed the game. He managed to make sure that his team does not lose. And then number 5 is Ryan Nettles. But I also can put in Felix Hopper in there because the simple fact that, you know, with Felix, like you said, you go off his accolades.
Mm-hmm.
You go off his accolades, and then with Nettles, like he led his team, they won. I mean, even though it's against Miles College, they still won.
You're right. You can't take a double away from him. Cannot take a double away from him.
Right. And the reason why I have all those at the top 5 or top 6 is because they led their teams to a win.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
You know, they did what they supposed to do and led their team to a win.
No, I can respect that. Let me say this. The reason, okay, so the reason with it's the Lane College for me. That's why I can't give it to Skyler because I couldn't have him higher because 18 of 31 against Lane. Don't get me wrong, I haven't seen Lane play, so I can't be all against it. But I can't be all for it at the same time because they are a lower level team. And the same thing with Ryan Nettles. Like, no disrespect to Miles, and I heard Miles is a really, really good team.
Miles
is a really good team.
But Miles is also a rival to Alabama State also. So when they play their first game against them, they always come, you know, win or lose, they always gonna show up.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, they feel like, you know, Alabama State, they always feel like they did be disrespected by them all the time.
Facts. That's real. Hey, my guy, appreciate the call, my guy.
Anytime.
All right, no problem. Oh, okay, good. Okay, I got to get to some of these comments. Hey, Blue, shout out to my man, Blue Bloods. Hey, appreciate the donation, my guy. Respect. Hey, if you want to donate, when you click on the video, right next to the subscribe button is a join button, all right? Right next to the subscribe button, it's a join button. You click on the join button, and it'll give you the different levels, however you want to donate, all right? Now, let me get to this dude, LJ Lowe, in the comments, right? This dude said, no Glass is a beast, but let's not act like he did throw a bunch of incomplete passes that didn't have 50 pass attempts. My guy, this is not the NBA, all right? The NBA makes you think that, okay, if a guy shot 50 times to get 50 points, that's horrible. Yes, that is absolutely horrible. If you had to take 50 attempts to get 50 points, that's a horrible stat sheet. But in NFL, in the football world, it does not work that way. Now, if you threw 10 of 50, then you shouldn't be. But if you go 38 of 50, like, what is we doing? Like, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. For 400 yards and 4 touchdowns, that's not bad. It's not bad. Especially when you're the guy, when your team has to depend on you, when you're not like a scrub. Because I can tell you a time where Jalen Jones threw for 50 times and didn't have over like 20 completions. So I think he threw like 30 times and didn't have over 20. Anyway, something like that. But my point is this: that's stupid. That's asinine. That's legit asinine. If you have to throw it 50 times because you're that guy or because the team runs through you, it's just what it has to be. That is what it has to do. Most quarterbacks can't do that. Most quarterbacks can't throw 50 times and be successful when everybody knows it's on you. Come on, man. Like, get that man his credit, bro. Get that man his credit, bro. Y'all show be dick riding other people, but y'all won't give my man Glass his credit, bro. Stop playing. Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
What's going on, bro? It's David from Tallahassee.
Talk to me.
All right. So I was listening to your top 5, man, and I gotta get on you.
That's what a calling show is about.
Okay, for sure. I have, for my top 5, of course, we're gonna start. I'm gonna give the man us props. I have Glass first. I actually have BCU's Shannon second, then Pass.
What's his stats? What's his stats? He was like 18 of. He was like 23 of something like that. Let me see. I think I had it.
Shannon from BCU. I have the stats right here, brother. He gave you 215, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception against UTEP. And then my 5th spot, I have Skylar Perry. And then I have honorable mentions. I have Nettles, and then I have Felix.
Okay, hold on, real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Akil, the dude from BCU. Who else?
I said Pass from PV.
Pass. Okay.
And I put Shador 4.
Okay.
He didn't really score anything.
Okay.
Even though he had a decent game, and I put Skylar Perry in the 5th.
Okay.
Again, I'm gonna ask you guys this.
Okay. I feel you.
Gotta be objective.
I feel you.
Gotta be objective. The reason why I don't agree with Felix being in the top 5, bro, is because I think that BCU, even though the BCU kid, they both at this day, both of them lost.
But the competition level.
To me, when you put up those, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, to me, when you put up those type of numbers against an FBS level team, I think it's disrespectful we don't put them in the top 5, man. That's
fair.
2 touchdowns, pedestrian, but it's UTEP. I would take that. I think Felix has to show us something this upcoming week. I just don't necessarily agree with him being in the top 5 for me personally. Now, I know, like I said, I heard JSU fans like, oh, 4th, what? I mean, I know, to me, I felt you being generous. 2nd is great, but I feel like he's going to have to, put some points on the board this upcoming week against Tennessee State to really get in the top 3 for me personally. I expect a lot of Shador.
And I'm glad Sean brought that up. I think for me it was the yards per attempt with Shador. It was 12.4. It was 12 yards per attempt. So he wasn't dinking and dunking, and I expected him to dink and dunk. I said that the whole time. I said that the whole preseason leading up. I said, yo, he's dinking and dunking. Now, I do give you a premise of Shannon, and I have to be 100% honest with you. I didn't see the game. I know he lost, and I saw bits and pieces of it, but I didn't want to throw somebody because stats can be very misleading if you don't watch the game. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I had to go back and watch Jawan's game, and I was like, oh, okay, I really like, because 345, I'm like, how is this 345 coming? And he looked really decent. So I'll have to put the blame on myself for not watching the whole, because it's hard to find that BCU UTEP game. You know what I'm saying? It was really hard for me to find the PV. If it wasn't for Cut recording it, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't have been able to see that as well. So that one I'll take the hit for, but I'll definitely keep an eye on him because they play, I don't know who they play this week, but I know they play Alabama A&M next week. So that's
they play UCF this upcoming weekend, and they have a short turnaround to Alabama A&M on a Thursday.
Okay, so let's see. Let me say this. So, that's gonna be tough for that short turnaround. I will see how he plays, and I don't want to, and I'm not going to dog him because if he has a good game against UTEP and doesn't have a good game against UCF, then it's like, oh, he's inconsistent. But I'll give him his shot. I'm a definitely tune in and see what he's doing against UCF, and then next week if he makes it, he makes it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But I'll take the hit for it. I'll take the hit on that one. I'll take the hit on that one.
For sure, bro. Well, appreciate you as always.
Anytime, my guy. Appreciate it.
Easy.
Listen, I'm not all knowing all. I'm not Miss Cleo, okay? I can tell you when I'm wrong. I'll take the hit on that one. You know what I'm saying? And go back and watch the film and see how he looked against UTEP and stuff like that. But, for right now, this will be and I know people are like, Shadour's a little high. For me, I just think for a freshman in the biggest game of the weekend, nobody was checking for PV and Southern. Nobody was checking for Skylar Perry against Lane. Nobody was checking for, any of those games. I just think with all the marbles on the table, with the stage being set, with all the pressure on, he didn't play bad. You know what I'm saying? So could he have been third? Yeah, he could have. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's all how you see it. It's all how you see it. All right, you back. All right, hit me with it.
All right. So I went back and redid it.
Uh-huh.
So, number one, I got Glad. All right.
Mm-hmm.
2, I got Pass. Now, I did not watch Bethune, but after going back looking at, the stats, I put Shannon at number 3. I think I had first at number 3, Felix.
Yeah.
Okay, I put Shannon at number 3.
Okay.
I put Shador 4.
Okay.
And I put McKay from Florida A&M at 5.
Shh. Boy, bye. Man, it's no way McKay should have made no list. He should have made the all-time bench list. The quickest person to get benched in the world.
No, listen. You got to think about the defense he played against.
I don't give a damn. No, bro. If that's the case, Shannon should have been number 1 because he played against an FBS defense. Come on. Man, listen. I gave you a chance, and you were so close. And you going to do that to me. Put McKay at 5? Bro, stop it, bro. Stop it. Don't do that.
I put him at 5.
Don't do that, bro.
I put him at 5. I feel like it was respect to put him at 5.
Who is, listen, who should he be over?
I mean, he should be over Felix.
What?
Who do you think played better, him or Felix?
Felix!
Are you serious?
Dog, Rashawn McKay thought there was 13 people on the field. What? Are you serious? Are you serious
Felix
right now?
did not play against the FBS defense.
No, fam, he's not no FBS defense. Not even close. Sir.
So, okay. So who do you think had to play against the hardest defense?
Listen, you know who I put over Rashawn McKay right now? Right now.
Who?
My grandmother. My grandmother played better than Rashawn McKay. And she's a Cowboys fan.
He didn't play terrible.
And she was on the sofa. She didn't play at all. So that's how good my grandmother was compared to Rashawn McKay. Stop, dude. Come on, man. Really? McKay?
I could have put Felix or Skelton in there if
I would have took Skelton. I would have took Skelton over McKay, bro. Like, stop playing. What are we doing, bro? Come on, man. I
don't think so, man.
Dog.
I feel like
McKay.
it's disrespectful to put.
I'll put Junior over McKay. And he only threw the ball 12 times. And I'll still take him over McKay on my top 5. He was in my honorable mention. Did you watch the game?
Yeah, Florida, yeah.
The whole game.
The whole game. I told them that hard.
It's no way. It's no way you saw that game. It's no way you saw that game was like, yeah, McKay is number 5 on his power ranking. There's no way.
It's not like I put him at 1 or 2 or anything.
Dog, you're saying
I feel like
listen what a power ranking is. You're saying he's the 5th best quarterback out of 12 possible QBs. That's what you're saying when you rank. When I'm doing this power ranking, there's only 12 QBs in the SWAC. You're saying 12 starting QBs, my fault. 12 starting QBs in the SWAC. You're saying he's the 5th best one.
Yeah.
Bye, David. Bye.
Okay, answer this question, dude. Is he the 5th best quarterback in the SWAC? Who's better than him?
Skylar Perry.
After watching this,
Ryan Nettles, my grandmother, a 12-year-old playing Pop Warner, the dude off longest yard who couldn't keep the ball in his hand. Who else? The kid, the quarterback off of Little Giants. The black kid who was catching balls and couldn't really catch until he put stick on. We talk about Shane Falco from the Replacements. I mean, who you want me to name, bro? Who you want me to name?
So you feel like he shouldn't be on the list at all?
He shouldn't have smelt this list, bro. Shouldn't have smelt it.
Okay. All right, you got it. You got it.
And I want you to go back and look at these live comments, and as soon as you said what you said, I want you to go back and look at these live comments. And I'm not the only one that felt the same way that I'm talking about. So I just want to let you know how by yourself you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say 1 is the loneliest number that's ever. Like, come on, bro. Like, you're by yourself.
Okay, if that's the case, I could have put Elijah Walker over him. Right?
Oh God, and Elijah Walker is not good. and I said,
okay, so who would you rather have on the list, him or Elijah Walker?
I mean, I named you like 4 other people before I even got to Elijah. Elijah Walker, I didn't like him in the spring, let alone anything else. So, like, I've never been a fan of Elijah Walker. I'll take Jeremy Hickbottom over Rashawn McKay, and he got benched for a freshman. So, what are we talking about? Listen, I'll take Rev from Remember the Titans over Rashawn McKay. Like, and all he did was he was just an option quarterback. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? So, what are we talking about right now, David? Come on, man. Like, stop. Listen, bro. I appreciate you calling in, bro, but come on, man. Come on, man. Really? Come on now. Stop playing.
Honestly.
I'm just saying. Like, the only thing that could have saved Rashawn, that game was like Angels in the outfield. Like, that's it, bro. Like that. I mean, like, unless Angels was like pushing passes up off the ground and, had defenders slip and slide everywhere. That's the only thing that was going to save Rashawn that game, bro. That's it. But go ahead. What were you saying?
But I did put the 2 guys. I did put Felix and Skelton on the mention.
They both should have been in front of Rashawn McKay. Like that. That's how bad your list gets after 4. That the fact that you didn't put neither one of them in front of Rashawn McKay.
Well, after what you said, that you made me change my list. I feel like it was only
somebody said, "Give me Jordan from All American." Boy, that boy said, "Give me Jordan from All American." Boy, I'm telling you, that's David. Listen, and you have a very strong name. King David, Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just need you to sit this one out on that one, my guy. Like, for real. Like that 1 through 4 is not bad.
Okay, well, it was okay before 1 through 4. It was okay.
It was okay until you got to 5.
I feel like that fifth spot shouldn't matter. Because obviously he's at the bottom for a reason, right?
Dude, 5, Matt. What?
Right?
David. Okay, let me give you the, let me break it down like this. This is what you just this is the logic you're using, right? If I did a power rankings of the FBS teams, right? And it went Alabama, Clemson, Georgia, Ohio State, and Florida, you're pretty much saying Florida doesn't matter because they're 5. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing?
If I'm being honest,
Bye, David. Bye. I can't. I can't. Somebody said put McKay on Bishop Sycamore where you y'all. I thought I was stupid. Y'all are stupid, bro. Y'all are that boy said put McKay on Bishop Sycamore. That's funny. That is funny. All right, listen. Oh my goodness. Listen, hey, before I get up out of here, make sure you get these likes up. You know what I'm saying? I got over 200 people in here. I got 60 likes. Nah, that's not how we doing it out here. Come on, guys. Come on. All you got to do is hit the like button. I appreciate you guys. If you could do that for me, make sure you share, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. And listen, if you are a habitual viewer on the channel, listen, this is how the join button helps you. If you're a caller, a returning repeat caller, go ahead and join the membership. I see the badge, right? Like if you see Sean's name, if you see Swag 100's name, if you see Tut's name, like you see the badge, right? So when you call in and you give me your last four, I'm gonna go to you first because you're a subscriber to you're a membership, you're part of the membership of the channel. You've put money into the channel, you've helped me grow. Like you gonna get first dibs. That's just respect. So if you know you gonna be calling in and you gonna want to get your 2 cents in, instead of super chatting every time I go live, why not just, hey, here's $10, Scotty, for the month. Have at it. Splurge. Here's your Netflix for the month. You know what I'm saying? Here's to keep your internet from going down. You know, like something. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Like, just go ahead and get the likes up, get the memberships up. If you're gonna be a caller, if you just want to support the channel, like, hey, here's $5, Scotty, you know, go get you a stick of gum. I appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying? I got kids. I gotta feed my kids, man. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. My girl said, or if you live in the comments, go ahead and join so you can talk your ish. Oh, if you live, my bad, baby. Live and live, you know they're so close. My bad. If you live in the comments, go ahead. Listen. Hey, Shelby Jordan know what it is. It is Watch Party Thursday for the Cowboys game. Yeah. All right, it's going down. So I'm probably do a pregame show, a post-game show, and we doing a watch party. Yeah. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, God, how you doing, man?
What's good? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Atlanta.
All right.
Your rankings on the quarterback, on the quarterback power ranking, I'm okay with that. But overall, I was coming about the game. Jackson State and Florida A&M game was a good game. Actually, it was just like Georgia and Clemson.
Exactly.
Two good defense.
Exactly.
Well, give me a little woo-woo on that then.
Woo-woo!
It was a good game. It was well played, very fundamental sound. But I was a little disappointed with Florida A&M defense because they never changed up. They let Sador just drop back and pack, never blitzed at all.
Definitely.
And I do think that the linebacker heard them getting kicked out the game. I'm like, dude, you know you can't hit them in the head. Just put your shoulder in and take them to the ground. I thought Shador played a good game. I gave him a B+. I didn't realize he was that big. He's big. He's a big guy, but he's slow. But I think about other teams gonna blitz him and gonna blitz him up the middle because he's not gonna outrun anybody.
Oh no! He couldn't outrun a turtle. That boy's slow. God almighty. He looked like my grandfather used to say, you slower than a milk going up tree. Like, you know, my grandfather from the South, he from country, so. And
I tried not to, I couldn't help but to compare his first game to Quincy. Scotty. If Quincy would say, I know people riding you about Quincy, but Scotty, I like Quincy a lot. I like Quincy a whole lot.
Listen,
I think Chris would have been a bomb in that offense. I really do. I think Chris would have been something else. I think Chris will surprise a lot of people.
Listen,
a lot of people like you on the Quincy bandwagon, but I'm just calling the way I see it. I mean, Shador played a good game.
He did.
Don't get me wrong.
He did.
And Deion them did a good job making game adjustments, but I just felt like, and also I felt he should have got the ball to number 1. I can't think of his name on the little crossing routes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't get the ball to him enough. And last but not least, I know I'm going fast. I'm trying to get my.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
The Florida A&M quarterback, number 7, the white guy.
Yeah.
That needs to be the quarterback. I just called the way I see it. The other 2 guys, they just athletes. But that number 7, they need to go with him. I like him a lot.
They are, and Willie Simmons named him the starter for the upcoming game, so you'll definitely get to see him more.
Yeah, he looked good. So I just think the SWAC going to be outstanding this year. I mean, that's the first time I ever sat down and just watched the game from beginning to the end without, flipping the station. I thought it was a well-played ball game, and I was very impressed with the coaches. I think, but, it was the first game, so Shador, I give him a A. And then the safety. He played a good game, but Scott got it. He got to wrap up. He ain't gonna be able to knock everybody to the ground all the time.
Shiloh. Yeah, and I've said that, like, he kind of reminds me of those kind of like Roy Williams type hitters. They're just looking for the big hit. But if you try to do that to the wrong person, they're gonna bounce off and you're gonna be on the ground and they're gonna keep running. So I prefer number 12, Cam over him. Mm-hmm. Killer Cam, that's what I'm gonna start calling him, Killer Cam. But I definitely would take him over Shiloh any day of the week because I like a sure tackler. I know if you make it there, the play is dead, and that's what it is with Killer Cam. He makes it there, right. He's gonna meet you in the hole, and you ain't going nowhere. So, but we'll see. I want to see him in coverage though. In coverage.
Before I get off. Somebody please tell me what the offensive coordinator for FAMU was doing. He didn't block Gladys at all. But somebody just tell me what were they doing. I just need to know. Scott, they made him look like he was All-American. Nobody tested him. Now, if I'm missing something, then just tell me.
Nah, I did a film breakdown, so if you can go back in my videos, we talked about it today on my film breakdown. So, yeah, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you, my guy.
But, hey, man, keep up the good work, man. Like I say, keep speaking your opinion. Like I say, I can't wait to see Quincy Casey, man. Hey, man, hey. I like Shador. He good. But I just think, man, Quincy just I like Quincy a lot. And real quick, what you think Alcorn gonna do this weekend?
With Miles? I think no, they don't play Miles. They play
they playing Northwestern or something.
They gonna get their butt whooped. They gonna get their butt whooped. Like they gonna be 0-2. They probably gonna go 0-4 while you playing when they meet up with UAPB. So we'll see, but they definitely gonna be 0-3 by the time they see UAPB. They definitely gonna be 0-3.
So we're not going to win the SWAC this year then.
You could. I mean, because none of the games affect your conference play. So you could run the table in your conference and then still win, still make it to the. I'm not taking you guys off I'm definitely not taking you guys off the SWAC debate. Mm-mm.
Well, Scott, the game I want you to cover, though, is when is Alabama playing Jackson State for homecoming?
Alabama A&M, Jackson State. I think so. And I'm definitely going to be. I'm going to be at that game. So. Yeah.
Hey, you got to come back and do a whole show just about that game.
It's going down. It's going down. It really is. All right, appreciate the call.
But anyway, keep up the good work, man. Hey, good luck.
All right, appreciate it. If something, man, listen, I ain't gonna go there. I ain't even gonna get there with you. What's up, Coach Green? Talk to me.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Let me turn my volume down. Shoot, let me turn it. Here we go. Hey.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Hey, do you think, because, everybody always kind of talk about Jackson, so I'm going to change the subject.
Appreciate you.
Do you think there's a possibility that Alabama A&M may get their first loss against Bethune-Cookman?
It's funny. A subscriber called me today, and we talked about that. He said he thinks that's going to be Alabama A&M's first real test. And I think he's absolutely right because if you base it off of how they play UTEP, well, so Bethune has always been built in the trenches, like from jump. That's why they beat FAMU all the time because FAMU is more of a finesse team and Bethune-Cookman is more of a power team. You know what I'm saying? So I think the issue is going to come down is can they, even at the end of the day, can Bethune keep up with scoring with Alabama or can they stop Alabama A&M from scoring? That's That's the key to everything. I don't care what you're doing. If you cannot stop Alabama A&M, you're not going to outscore them. So it's literally, you're literally dealing with Kansas City Chiefs. You're like, yo, coming into this game, we got to stop Akil Glass. Period.
But this is the thing I was looking at when I watched them play. They the type of team that eat up. If you make a mistake and let them get the lead, they the type of team that can eat up clock because of their physicality.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, they got a nice tight end that they use in their passing game. And he's big. He's like 6'6".
Listen, we all know the weak link of Alabama A&M is their defense. So if you can do anything to keep the ball out of Akil Glass's hand while eating up clock, while scoring points, because that's the key. You got to score points when you have the possession. You have a high chance of winning. That's kind of any old school mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep the time of possession, eat the clock, keep the other quarterback off the field. That's football 101 when you're dealing with a great quarterback. But at the end of the day,
did you watch it yet?
The Bethune game?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I haven't been able to find it.
Shoot, I think Cut got it on his thing, and I know it's all on YouTube because I watched.
Is it the full game or is it just highlights?
The full game.
Hey, Cut, if you're still on here, put if you got the I don't know if he had the condensed game. I don't know. I didn't see that on his channel.
Oh, you know what? It must around be the condensed game. You know what? Because he do put a lot of condensed games.
Yeah,
I know the full game. I know the full game is on there because I watched it again just to make sure I had to make sure if I'm wrong or right. I don't know. I was like, damn, they might be on to something because their quarterback is not bad either.
Mm-hmm. Shannon. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Shannon. His nickname is Shannon the Cannon.
That's dope. I like that. Shannon the Cannon.
And he was at Arkansas Pine Bluff, and he was like, they played both the quarterbacks there. The one that's there now and Shane at the time, and he was there.
Got you. I mean, I think that's a great question though. When you're coming to, hey, appreciate it, Kenneth. I think I'm worried. Alabama A&M now. I did hear that Alabama A&M was missing a lot of defensive starters. Like I'm talking about like over six, over 6 starters.
That probably, you know what? That probably saying so. We might have to find out once they play again.
Yeah,
we'll find out.
Hopefully, but at the end of the day, until Alabama shows me they can stop somebody, I can't believe it. So I'm just going into if any game becomes a shootout with Akil Glass, you lost. Period. You lost. You lose.
Hey, and then what you think about the quarterback from Prairie View?
Man, listen. So I watched that. I watched Cut's video of Jawan. Then I went back and watched the video at work. Don't tell nobody. But I watched the game at work. Listen. His deep ball, like A1. His short game is like a C- because it looks like he's like if you watch it, it looks like he's struggling. I don't know if I've never been like a QB whisperer, but he looks like he's like guiding the ball and not feeling the throw. It's kind of weird. It just looks it's like he's just like he's forcing it. Like I don't know, it's really weird, but it just looks cringeworthy, right? But
you know what? I think one of the issues is because when I watched it, I was like, he's not in sync with his wide receivers just yet because he just got there.
I don't think that's for his short game though. I really don't. It's his technique. His technique is bad. Short game. It looks like he has crocodile arms when he's trying to throw the short game.
Sure.
Deep ball. Man, when I tell you, it's so pretty. And you can tell he likes throwing it because he looks so comfortable. He looks so natural when he throws it. Now,
it was so effortless.
Yes, so effortless. Now, this is one thing a lot of people need. His reset game, like if you get him off his mark and he has to reset his feet, A1. It's A1. Like he can do a lot of great things. And then he can throw really well on the run. So I think if you make him beat you short, you have a chance to really, because his pick came off a short pass. You see what I'm saying? So I think you have a chance, but if you let him get loose with like roll bootlegs and throwing deep on you, you're gonna have some trouble. You're gonna have some because he can throw a deep ball. He can definitely do it. And when a quarterback can really throw a deep ball, because even when they miss, the ball misses to the inside, not to the out of bounds. When you miss when I see a quarterback miss a deep fade out of bounds, you were scared. I don't want to say that all the time, because sometimes you just want to miss more on the high. It's either him or the out of bounds or him. But I like quarterbacks that give you a chance to go get it. So he leaves it inside the field. So I kind of give him respect for that. I feel like he trusts his arm.
Especially when the rush coming in and they still throw that good pass, even though somebody's coming at him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's different.
I agree with that, man, 100%. But hey, one other thing, I think it may be another QB change in Grambling if that boy throw for 43 yards again.
Man, listen, bro. I was on BJ Jones's Spaces for Twitter last night, and you guys need to really check that out. It's so funny, man. We had a good time, man.
I was on that. It's so funny. Y'all was hilarious.
Yo, we was cracking up hard. Everybody was cracking up hard, but it's one thing because they said it was like watching paint dry. They said that's how bad the game was. I wasn't a fan of Elijah when he had those splits with Hickbottom. I wasn't a fan then. To me, you got to go with Noah. And you just have to, because if that's your production and from a quarterback position, no, man, no.
I keep hearing he's the better passer than Noah. I keep hearing that.
That's crazy.
I keep hearing that.
If that's what you're hearing, then there's no hope for Grambling. They're not winning anything.
So look, this the thing. I think the issue is, because it's the same thing with his siblings. The Lord, because as a coach, sometimes you want to be loyal, but sometimes you got to swallow that pride and be like, nah, I can't do it. I can't be loyal.
And the reason go ahead, Coach Greer.
When you have that relationship with somebody, you like to be loyal with that person, especially if they looking good in practice. Because practice and games, two different things.
Two different
if
things.
They looking decent in practice, you be like, you know what? I'm gonna be loyal and stick with this person.
Yeah. See, and this is my thing. What I have a problem with is and this is why I respect Nick Saban so much, right? And people keep saying don't compare, but I'm not comparing the quality of players. I'm comparing the coaching, right? Because you have to understand, one player is not bigger than the team. And that's my only thing. Like that's why I had such a problem with what Willie Simmons was doing. You're putting one player above the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how deflating it has to be? I played receiver. If I couldn't have a quarterback to get me the ball, you know how deflating it is? It's like, why am I running my route? You're not going to get me the ball. It don't matter how bad I beat this guy. You're not going to get me the ball. It's just like, why am I doing this?
Because I know by you being at the game, I know you couldn't really see the quarterback eyes. But after he kept on getting hit, his confidence, some quarterbacks' confidence be gone when they're getting hit so much. They like happy feet,
shell shock.
That's what he had.
Yeah.
He was terrified after getting hit like that, man. He was constantly getting hit.
Listen,
he couldn't take it.
You gotta. And I know people are gonna be like, and once again, I've never played the quarterback position. I never have any intentions of ever playing the quarterback position because I can't throw to save my life, right? But the thing about a quarterback, and the reason why a lot of people can go to war with certain quarterbacks, is because of how they take on that burden of being a quarterback, right? Like, as a defender or as a defensive guy or a receiver, if you see a quarterback getting hit constantly, but they keep coming up and they're like, nah, we gonna get this game. Like, it just makes you ride for your quarterback even more. Like, if he's at his offensive lineman, like, yo, guys, if you give me time, I promise you we gonna win this game. Like, that's the kind of quarterbacks you can go to war with. And that's why I love Ladarius so much, bro. Like, I know people are gonna knock him for he can't throw. It's his leadership and his swagger for me. Like,
I like that, and that's the thing. I like that part about Shelton.
Yeah.
But it just, I watched that Southern game too before I wound up turning it off after they started getting spanked and all that.
Mm-hmm.
When he just run, if you just use him mostly on options and everything, he's at his best. But it's like he was trying to show that he could stand in a pocket and go. And it's just not him. It's not him.
We'll see.
He stares at the receiver, so you know where he's throwing.
Yeah.
He stares the receiver down. He don't look off like Glass would do. Glass would look off.
Even Shador. I can't even lie. Shador even looked off a lot. So I got to give him credit for that, too.
I didn't want to say Shador because we always talk about Jackson State, so I was trying to keep off Jackson.
No, you're right, but he does.
No,
he does. I got to give him his credit. He definitely does. And that's just, his high level of coaching. He's been coached at the highest level.
Matter of fact, you can see when he threw that deep pass to
Trevante
Ruffin for that jump ball against that DB number 11.
He looked off to the right.
He looked off so 5 couldn't get there in time. He looked 5 off, kept them in the middle, and then threw. And that was great quarter. I ain't gonna say great because I don't want to jump the gun and people start saying all that other crazy stuff. We don't want to do that to the folks. Jackson State people already talk crazy. But looking off, good job. But I'm worried about my Southern Jags, man. I'm worried about them, man. I'm a Southern fan, and I'm worried about them.
You should be.
I would like to see them play Jackson State or whoever for the conference championship, but that quarterback situation is worrying me, man.
It is. They should have went after Quincy Casey harder. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate the call, Coach Green.
All right, man.
All right, man. Hey, Dwayne, you the last caller. Talk to me.
Hey, enjoy the show, man. You know I was pissed Sunday. I was like, how long you gonna ride with this kid, man? At the most halftime, he should have taken him out. He should have taken him out halftime. And I mean, you saw he was scrubbing out. He was missing wide open people even when he had time.
Yeah.
And maybe after the he got hit that first half, I guess, he got kind of shell-shocked. But, okay, coach could have come out and just said, hey, man, we need some more energy, and bring somebody else in.
But
I thought that was
but that's, to me, that's why I said Willie messed it up. Like, that's why I said that in my post game. I said, if I was Coach Willie Simmons, I'm walking in the locker room and I'm literally saying, guys, don't worry. I don't care how bad you think you played. This one's on me. Because it was. The game was on him because you didn't make any adjustment for your team to even have the possibility to win until it was too late. And the only way you can put it on your team is as a coach, I put you in position to go play better, or I do something to change up the energy or whatever. He never did that. So, and he did it too late. So I got to put him to blame. But I can't wait to see Junior against this Fort Valley State team. And this Fort Valley D-line ain't no joke. So y'all need to be on the lookout. Don't think y'all just going to breeze through these Fort Valley State boys.
No. Well, after the offense played Sunday, we can't take anybody for granted. So hopefully, Junior will do it. But the defense played well. Defense played very well.
The D-line played well.
How poorly the offense played. I don't know the count for plays, but the defense had to play a gang of plays.
I'm gonna just say this, Mr. Dwayne. You're misinterpreting the defense as the D-line. The D-line played well. The rest of those guys, they were hit or miss. And that includes Marquise Bell, Collier, the DB. Like, they were all hit or miss. The only people you could depend on in that game was the D-line. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
What did Marquise Bell do? What did Marquise Bell do?
Now, I really didn't watch him that much
because he wasn't
one-on-one kind of situation. I saw him make some hits, and I saw him, sack the quarterback or whatever. But I can't really say exactly what he did, because it takes me a minute to go back and watch a game that we lost. Usually I just, if I record them, I delete them if we lose. But I think I'm gonna go back. But I think I'm gonna go back and watch it. And see.
So listen, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna give you a summary of the game. All right, summary of the game is this: your D line is good, your defensive scheme isn't very good. Marquise Bell is average, Collyer's average. In the game, I'm not saying overall. I'm just saying in the game. That's how they played. Your DBs, your two outside DBs weren't good, and offensively, you already knew what you were asked. So I mean, just like it goes both ways because it's like, okay, is Jackson State really that good? Because if they were really that good, they would have put up more points. Is FAMU's defense okay? Like it's so many up in the air kind of situations because you don't know who to really believe in. You don't know, do you believe in FAMU's defense or do you believe in Jackson State's offense? Do you believe in Jackson State's defense or like FAMU? Like it's just so much because honestly, if FAMU would have kept running the ball, it probably would have been a different game.
Right. And yeah, I couldn't figure out why we gave up on the run so quickly, especially when we were gashing it, because I was like, oh man, this is really going to set up the pass. You know, even I want to say it was 57 initially who kept getting into the backfield. Okay, well, after about the first quarter, they fixed that. And, you know, he wasn't doing that anymore. But once again, time will tell, especially this next, really not the next game, I guess the game after the South Carolina State game is going to tell.
No,
because
y'all need every game.
Valley, we should.
Y'all need every game.
Now?
Yeah, you need. Y'all need.
No. I'm not saying. I'm not saying we don't need every game. I just said, yeah, no, we can't take anybody for granted.
Facts.
But we should handle Fort Valley. Central, South Florida should handle us, and then the South Carolina State game is going to tell what kind of team we are.
All right.
Especially with them taking A&M, Alabama A&M to the brinks like they did.
That's facts. But
enjoy the show, man.
Appreciate it, but you ain't got no Akil Glass.
Enjoy the show, Pop.
But you ain't got no Akil Glass to get you out that jam. But we ain't gonna say that. Hey, Crandon Dillard, yo, I wish I was on StreamYard because I would so bring this comment up that you said the run was working during the hurry up. They should have went tempo the whole game. Bro, I said that at halftime. I said they might as well just go hurry up the whole game because that's the only thing that was working for them. Like, real talk. And I know it's the power rankings. I apologize. We're not supposed to be talking about. People really, 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 really are affected by that game. Like, they still talking about that game. But I'm about to get up out of here, guys. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Scotty. You've been watching Off Script. And you know, wait, before I go. Tomorrow, Dallas Cowboy watch party, baby. Whoop, whoop. Right here on the channel. Whoop, the whoop. If you a Cowboys fan, you can come on through pregame, watch party, postgame. You already know what it is. And if you're a Cowboys hater, you can come on through too. Whoop, whoop. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm going to be right here getting my Cowboy stuff on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have my gear on. I'm going to have my pillow and everything. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Don't hate. Listen. Don't hate. Congratulate. Yes, I will be going to the Southern Heritage Classic game. If you see me, say what's up. I will be at the Southern Heritage Classic game. If you see me. Oh, real quick. If whoever runs the media passes at Southern Heritage Classic, y'all acting real bougie because I put my media passes in 3 weeks before, and then y'all gonna act like I can't get one. And man, I'm telling you, that's phony. Phony. Because if Dion was not at Jackson State, y'all would have gave me my damn media pass and I would have been in there. But y'all want to act all bougie, act like somebody about to really come see y'all Southern Heritage Classic. All right. Mr. J, whatever your name, Hobson, Henderson, all that. Bro, I'm hot, bro. I'm hot. Don't disrespect me like I'm not the media. I'm media, okay? Don't do that. SMC Entertainment. Yeah. And you can act them for me. You know, I'm for the smoke. I don't care if I never get back up in that mug. That's phony. Bull junk. That's what Dion said. That's bull junk. All right. So anyway, It's your boy Scotty. You've been watching Off Script, and you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless.